woman.
It's Gary.
I wanna hip you to the teeth.
It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, 6 minutes after the hour for Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. In a recent interview, y'all, on her podcast, In Bed with Garcelle, y'all, Garcelle Beauvais and Jamie Foxx, y'all, are revealing, finally, y'all, why they never got together. Now, when Garcelle asked Jamie Foxx, y'all, why he never gives any guy that she's in a relationship with any attention, and Jamie responded that he hates all of them. She said when Garcelle asked him why, he explained, he said, because I think me and you should have been together. So every time I see him, yes, she said, every time I see him, I be messed up. He used another word. She said, she know that. So every dude, she be like, well, I give them the worst stare. He added, listen, we are in a relationship forever, no matter if we're in the same room. Garcelle responded, forever, no matter what. You know what I always say? Now, Candy was also a part of that podcast, and she goes and say, why aren't you and Jamie together? And she said, well, you know, we have a really great relationship, and he's also just a little bit too much, quote unquote, for me. And she also added, so what would I do with all that? So then Jamie responded, you can take it one step at a time. What you can't eat, you can put in a doggy bag and save for later.
I know that's right.
Wow. My God. And you know what? It's funny because usually guys that have their own shows, so don't they usually kind of get with the co-host that's usually a female? But these two just decided they're not.
Particularly.
You don't think?
No, but watching them on that show, on the Jamie Foxx show, I think we all wanted Fancy and Jamie Foxx to be together.
We did.
Yeah. Well, they didn't get together, honey. She went on and got her husband. Well, Jamie never married, but then he has kids or what have you. But congratulations to them, though. At least they still are friends, honey, and they still, you know, communicate. Now that, quote unquote, Fancy is divorced now, maybe they can get together, you know.
Yeah.
Since she ain't gonna do it.
You don't think?
Nah, I done seen too. Trust me, never gonna do it.
All right, then.
Done seen too much.
All right, then. Well, moving on, honey. Moving on now.
She bad, but she ain't better than the things that be sitting in there doing the foxhole.
Listen.
Eva. Y'all know Jamie.
I know, bro.
Jamie, keep some fire.
Honey, fire and spare fire, just in case.
Man. A leftover Jamie Foxx chick, man, to be your main chick. Boy, I'll take it. If you don't want a dog, I'll take it, dog.
All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, I can't wait until Sunday, y'all, to watch Uncensored, because Yandy Smith, y'all know Yandy Smith, Mendeecees' wife, well, she's going to be on it, y'all. And she said she recalled a time, y'all, when Mendeecees paid $200 to sit next to her, y'all, when they first met. Now, that's real love for her. Now, she said she recounts something. Her husband had he was paying to sit next to her the first day they met. Now, the Harris' encounter began in a hotel lobby, according to Yandy, who at the time was traveling for work with Jim Jones in Miami. And she recalls this, and she told it to the Uncensored camera. She said, quote, Jim Jones invited a bunch of people in Harlem to go to one of his shows in Miami. So I'm, honey, handing out the rooms to the hotel and whatever when we got to Miami. She said, I met everyone there, and like, okay, Mendeecees Harris. She said, and I remember immediately thinking, this boy is gorgeous, but you know, I'm working. She said, as far as I know, honey, at the time, this was one of Jim's friends, and then she went on and on to talk about the party and what have you, and now they are married. So congratulations to Mendeecees, y'all, and the lovely, y'all, his lovely, beautiful wife, y'all. And, you know, I like her too. You know, she's a real sweet girl. You know, every time she comes to the show, you know, into the station and stuff, you know, she's always been nice. So Yandy's a real good girl. So congratulations to them, y'all. All right, moving on in my final story, y'all, which we kind of hit a little base on this story, but she's still talking about it, y'all. Now, I was like, okay, now we like Offset, y'all, you know, and we like, you know, his beautiful, you know, that is wife to be. But she's saying, y'all, that a lot of men, honey, have been really going in her DM. But she said she ain't got time for it, you know, and we talked about that yesterday. But how do people get in a married person's DM? And send out stuff, because I'm not a DM type of person.
She looking at them messages that's not directly on the DM, them where it said 99.
The one on the other side.
That red 99. I be hitting that red 99.
99.
No, talking about Eve, I know they be in that red 99.
All right, then. Okay, well, it's Cardi B in the red 99 then. But anyway, congratulations to her, honey. You know, she's going to move on with her life. Everybody's moving on, and, you know, good luck to all of them and their endeavors. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is dried herb. On the high end, you say dried herb, and on the low end, you say beautiful celery green. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, I got your wake-up calls. Call me right now. The phone line is wide open. Get at me, 866-9-RICKEY.